main characteristics and classification of fungi. First, we discuss about main characteristics of fungi. Mycology is study of fungi. Study of fungi is called mycology. Myco is derived from Greek word. Myces means mushroom fungus. The fungi belongs to eukaryotic cells that contains true nucleus. True nucleus means nucleic acids covered by one envelope called nuclear envelope. The fungi, non-photosynthetic organisms, they are also called heterotrophic living organisms. It means they cannot prepare their own food material because they didn't have any chlorophyll in their plant body. So for the needed food material, the fungi depend on others. So they are called non-photosynthetic or heterotrophic living organisms. Most fungi are multicellular called molds. Some are unicellular called yeast. The fungal body made by many cells called multicellular fungi. Some fungal bodies are made by only single cell called unicellular organisms. The cell walls of fungi are made of chitin. Chitin is one type of polysaccharides. Some fungi have cross walls or septa, which divide the filament into compartments having a single nucleus. Filament containing cross walls or septa. By presence of cross walls or septa, the filament divide into compartments or chambers or cells. In each compartment, they are having a single nucleus. Filaments of fungi are called hyphae or mycelium. The mycelium is a mat of hyphae visible to the naked eye. Example, bread mold. Some cells of fungi lack septa and are multinucleated or cenocytic. They are also called, they contains many nuclei. They are having many nuclei. If any filament of fungi, the fungi filament lack of septa, they containing multinucleus called multinucleated. The multinucleated filament is also called cenocytic filament. The cenocytic filament containing many nuclei in single filament. Heinrich Anton de Bary was called as a father of fungi or father of mycology. Father of fungi and father of mycology. Heinrich Anton de Bary is the father of mycology. The word mycos, myco, is derived from the Greek word. Myces means mushroom fungus. The father of Indian mycology is E.J. Butler. These are the general characters of fungi. Now we discussed about classification of fungi. Many mycologists explain the classification of fungi. From that, one best of the classification explained by Alexopoulos in 1961 to 1962. According to Alexopoulos, all fungi are placed in the division of mycota. Mycota, nothing but fungi. Another name of fungi is called mycota. All fungi are placed in the division of mycota. The mycota division classified into two subdivisions. One is myxomycotina. They are also called slime molds. They containing mixed characters of bacteria and fungi. So bacterial characters are present. At the same time, fungal characters are present in this subdivision of fungi. The subdivision of fungi, myxomycotina, containing bacterial and fungal characters. They are look like a slime molds. It classified into class Myxomycetes. And next second subdivision is Eumycota. U means true, mycotina means fungi. True fungi are placed in the subdivision of Eumycota or Eumycotina. Subdivision Eumycotina again classified into two types based on the presence of septum in the fungi. They are lower fungi, higher fungi. If any fungi containing only filaments, they didn't have any septums in the filaments, called lower fungi, are also called aseptate fungi. Then higher fungi containing septums, septate fungi. The lower fungi and higher fungi mean Eumycota classified into total 9 classes. From this first class, Chytridiomycetes. Chytridiomycetes is the first class of Eumycota. Second class, Hypochytridiomycetes. Third class, Oomycetes. Fourth class, Plasmodioporomycetes. These 4 classes are combinedly called Masticomycotina. Mastico means flagellas. In any life cycle or any stage of life of fungi, they produced juice spores like the fungal spores containing flagella. The spores containing flagella from these 4 classes: Chytridiomycetes, Hypochytridiomycetes, Oomycetes, Plasmodioporomycetes. So these 4 classes are produced flagellated spores. So these 4 classes are also called Masticomycotina. And 5th class is Zygomycetes. Zygomycetes produced zygospores. Trichomycetes. The trichomycetes also produced zygospores like structure. Zygomycetes means zygospores. Zygospores are in diploid condition. Diploid spores are released from the fungi called zygospores. They are placed in the class of Zygomycetes. And Trichomycetes is the 6th class. These 6 classes are under lower fungi. Means they are filament. They are containing only filaments. They didn't have any septums in the filaments. So the 6 classes are also called aseptated fungi. Septated fungi are higher fungi classified into 3 classes. Continuation of the lower fungi class, 7th class is Ascomycetes. Ascomycetes produced ascospores. They are in pulley wheel-like structure. It containing 3 subclasses. 8th class is Basidiomycetes. Basidiospores are released from the fungi called Basidiomycetes. It again classified into 2 subclasses. And last class is 9th class Deuteromycetes. Deuteromycetes are also called imperfect fungi. The imperfect fungi cannot involved in the sexual reproduction during the life cycle. They involved in only asexual reproduction by the spores. Deuteromycetes. Imperfect fungi are placed in the Deuteromycetes class. See, Mastigomycotina, Chytridiomycetes, Hypochytridiomycetes, Oomycetes, Plasmodioporomycetes produced spores, flagellated spores. The flagellas are maybe two types. One is tin cell flagella. Second one is whiplash flagella. Tin cell flagella containing hair-like structures are hair-like structures on the flagella, and whiplash flagella is the smooth flagella. Smooth flagellas are developed. Smooth flagellated spores are developed in Chytridiomycetes. Tin cell flagellas are developed in Hypochytridiomycetes. Both flagella spores are developed in Oomycetes. Many whiplash flagellas are developed in Plasmodioporomycetes. We are followed one systematic arrangement, general classification of Mycota. Under belongs to Plantae kingdom. It under division of Mycota, subdivision Mycotina, class Mycetes, subclass Mycetidae or Mycetidae, order Ales, family AC. It is the classification of fungi by Alexopoulos, scientist.